What's going on, guys? I don't know if any of you heard about this story. Okay, Larry King, the legendary broadcaster himself, had passed recently, and apparently there's a story that he had secretly wrote out his estranged wife out of his will. We all know that she's going to try to fight this, but this is hilarious. Let's get into it. All right. And who says the dead can't dunk? Last week, it was revealed that Larry King penned a secret will, divvying up his $2 million estate. When I saw $2 million, I'm thinking it's more than that, but equally among his children, Andy, I believe it's Shia, Larry Jr., Chance, and Cannon. King wrote the will on October 17th of 2019 before filing for divorce from his second wife, Shawn King. Sorry, did I say second? I mean seventh. Suffice to say, the 61-year-old former singer and television host will be lawyering up to contest this will in a court of law, especially after she requested $33,000 a month in spousal support amid the divorce. We had a very watertight family estate plan, Shawn told Page 6. It still exists, she says, of the estate plan. She says they up together in 2015, and it is the legitimate will, period. And I fully believe it will hold up, and my attorneys are going to be filing a response probably by the end of the day. Larry said in 2020 that his 22-year marriage had just hit a point where we didn't get along, and the big age difference eventually takes its toll. Well, I mean, that's the thing. And I noticed that when a lot of older men, right, they date younger women, a lot of them don't care about the age difference. But even Larry King is like, it's going to play a factor eventually. And yeah, it's good to be older and to date younger women, right? But what about when you get to a point to where you can't really keep up with her, right? When she is, she does what she wants to do, and in her mind, she's a trophy wife. She knows that you're not going to be quick to divorce her, right? She feels like she has a lot of say-so in the relationship. And that's what you may see in these dynamics. But even Larry King himself is saying, hey, I liked dating young women, and marrying them. But at some point, it's going to take its toll, and it will. And it will. All right? Also, it says, but reports from the previous year claim something more insidious lurked below the surface. A health scare fueled Larry reportedly came to the realization that Shawn doesn't care about him and was only concerned about cashing in when King passed away. That's what's going to happen, bro. You married a gold digger. And that's what happens in these situations, man. Again, you got a guy who's older, right? Marrying a younger woman. She's with you for your money. It's not all love for her. In 2010, the couple submitted paperwork for a divorce after the National Enquirer reported that Shawn had an affair with one of their son's baseball coaches, Hector. Hector, who was 31 at the time, said that he began having relations with Shawn 2.5 weeks after they met in 2007, he told CBS. We had a lot of relations in Larry's bed, and he said he felt like it was his house. Sheesh. I'm telling you, man. Listen, man. When them older men get with these younger women, sometime in that relationship, she's gonna get her a side dude. All right, she's gonna get her a side dude, and she's gonna have that side dude in your house, in your bed. Probably because she doesn't have any respect for you, right? She never did. That's why she's able to do that. When people talk about how a man with money and resources will get more respect than the average working guy. Do you really think so? Because there are a lot of rich men who get cheated on. Just when you thought it couldn't get any more insidious, Hector revealed that Sean often spoke to him of her desire to divorce King and even said, "Don't worry, he's gonna die soon." Wow. Wow. Larry didn't do himself any favors by allegedly dumping uglies with little sister Shannon. So he smashed the sister. So we had a lot of back and forth going on in this relationship. While famous people continue to get married is one of life's greatest mysteries. Leave the antiquated idea of matrimony to us schlubs who can't get anyone else at this point. That's because, having a marriage is, I believe, it's currency in Hollywood. It's a way to build your brand, I believe. Because when you're married in Hollywood, you're seen as more marketable, right? You're seen as somebody who's a good choice to, and I've heard this. Like, I've heard people say in corporate America, if you don't have a wife, then you're not going to go far. Because if you're just a single guy, they don't trust that you're going to last very long. You're not going to work hard. You're not going to put up with what goes on in corporate America. All because you don't have a family that you have to take care of. You're only taking care of yourself, right? So I just think Larry he wanted somebody. He wanted a trophy wife, and he ended up getting with somebody that really didn't show him hardly any respect, but he knew this. That's why he wouldn't change that will. He had the health scare, and he said, you know what? She don't care about me. So he went and changed it, and now she's trying to get hurt with her lawyers. Like, oh, no, you're not about to change anything. So they're going to challenge this, but again, it's kind of hard to challenge something when he went and made those changes himself. So ultimately, who is the court going to believe? Are they going to believe a Larry King who personally made those changes? Or are they going to hold on to the agreement that was produced years ago when you have all this different information that's going to be coming in? And they're saying themselves, Larry is not he's not like naive in this. I mean, he got with her sister. So he pretty much knew that she was out doing what she wants to do, and he did what he wanted to do. But I just thought it was very funny, and I thought it was very befitting that he did this. He basically did this, man, knowing full well this was gonna anger her, knowing full well this was gonna piss her off. I think he knew that he might be passive. I think he may have had an idea, and he said, you know what? I'm gonna leave my finances, my money to my children, and not to some greedy, wife. So I just thought that was interesting.